Hey gang, the video for this series, I'm gonna kind of just, I might just kind of stick to one subject, or, well, it's probably just gonna be a one subject kind of thing for this series, because usually in these videos for this series, I do like four or five different subjects, or three, somewhere between three to five different subjects. But since Halloween is almost upon us, I want to try and talk to you guys about just basically some Halloween stuff on here, and so yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna label it yet, but I guess just talk to you guys about just different Halloween stuff. And one of the things that I'm gonna tell you guys about is that I really honestly like how some costumes are starting to get a little bit better with every passing year. But it weirds me out that there are just some costumes that adults get to wear, and you just kind of sit there and you ask yourself, it's like, wow, they don't normally wear that every day, and and then all of a sudden it's like now they're wearing this, and it's like, okay, because you look at your neighbors and you always just see them as just normal people, and then you go to their house, and it's like the lady next door is dressed up like a sexy cat or a sexy witch, as they like to put it on the name of the costumes outside, and outside the packaging and everything like that, and you're just like, see you in church, you know. And it's just weird to see that kind of thing, but it's always just like you put sexy on anything on a costume and people will buy them, and they'll just, I don't know why, but costumes over the years have really gotten more interesting. I see a lot of people dressing up in all kinds of cool costumes. I mean, back when I was a kid, uh, you know, we were pretty much, a lot of people I knew were very limited in what we could get, because it was either, go out there and buy a costume, in which nine times out of ten, after the costume was done, it was either donated or thrown away. And there were a lot of times I just tried to do the best I could to dress up, as what I could for Halloween. And when you have a family that has, um, lives on a very limited budget, it's kind of hard to do that. And there was one year I went as a ghost. There was one year I went as, oh Lord, we put on the plastic costumes. One year I went as, I'm trying to remember. I think I went as a Hulk one year. I think Spider Man. It was really a lot of fun to do that. But like nowadays, you got costumes which people are just going out there spending all kinds of money on these crazy, insane things, and they usually just send them to not to charity, but to like thrift stores and things like that after it's all over with. And these people who can afford this stuff don't feel that dumb, but people like me, it's just like, you know, mom and dad would always say, put it away, save it for next year, might need it for next year, and that's what we would do. But if the costume got worn out, of course, naturally we threw it away, and we try to, when it was about 2 or 3 months before Halloween started, we were trying to figure out, what am I going to go as for Halloween? And one thing I always wanted to go for Halloween was a robot. Never happened. So yeah, it was kind of a darn shame. Um, but yeah, and candy though, candy was always fun to get, and sometimes I would hear about kids who would go out there and they would get like full size candy, like big lollipops, full size candy bars, everything like that. And I always envied those kids who could do that, because when you live in a lot of small towns like this one, sometimes even going to the rich neighborhoods, they wouldn't give you full size anything, but they would give you handfuls of candy, and I was very happy about that. And one thing I've told people before is that there, you know, the only towns I've ever lived in that this has happened has been here in Boonville, and the other one was in Huntington, which is the first town my family and I lived here in Arkansas. Um, People gave out loose change, and that was really kind of cool too, But yeah, but as far as candy goes, you know, it was always fun to get what you could. And of course, there were some places that you didn't really want to go to, but we went to anyway, like a dentist's office, because you knew a dentist was just going to give you mini toothpaste and little toothbrushes and dental floss and all that crap. Um, but, uh, but yeah, I mean, you're always grateful, and we always told him, thank you and have a good night and everything like that, and all this, and we never tried to do the whole egging houses thing or shaving cream or toilet paper trees or anything like that. Um, so far, knock on wood, it hasn't happened here yet. Um, well, wait, I think it did happen one time. I think somebody egged the house once here. And I think somebody tried to throw toilet paper in the tree, but they missed and they left like a couple of rolls in the yard. So, like, yeah, real nice guys. Um, but yeah, but the first Halloween I had without either one of my parents was 1997, and it was really hard for me to get out there because I didn't really want to go out, but my buddy insisted we do it, and I was living in an old abandoned house. I had no food, and I was like, yeah, let's go out. And I was like, no chance we're gonna get you candy, and we got candy. I got like I think I got about a couple of buckets full, and I was like, yeah. And there was this one house at this rich neighborhood that this old lady didn't give us any candy, and we just told her, like, look, we're just trying to get candy for these kids that couldn't go out for the night. And she says, no way. So we got in his truck, and he left a big tire mark in their driveway, and I'm like, dude, we're gonna get caught. Never did. So yeah, a lot of rich neighborhoods. I don't know if they're doing it this year or not, but I still want to try and go check out some rich neighborhoods before Halloween hits and see if I can get some videos of some of their decorations too. Um, but yeah, but as far as candy goes, it always seems like the one kind of candy everybody says that they hate the most of all, they hate getting and all that is. Okay, how many of you said candy corn? Because somehow I get a bad feeling that was unanimous. Listen, I love candy corn. Okay, if I woke up, well, yeah, if I woke up on Halloween and there was boxes, bowls, bags of candy corn sitting on this front porch, I'd be happy. I love candy corn. Worst candy corn I ever had was a candy corn flavored M&Ms. I tried to eat a bag of them. I don't think I even got half a bag of them. It made me sick. I hated them. Didn't like them. They were just not all that good to me. But um, but yeah, I mean, I like candy corn. I don't know what all the hate is for it is. I don't understand it. I'll never get it. But I'm telling you, man, if I woke up on Halloween day and there was like I said, candy corn sitting on the front porch, and there were notes saying just like, "Here, Doc, here's your candy corn. Hope you enjoy it. Happy Halloween. God bless," and all that, and be like, because you don't even have to sign your name. Just be like, here's some candy corn. Oh man, but I like it too. I really really do, and but I mean, Halloween's supposed to be all about fun and everything like that, but let's kind of lay off the candy corn hate, okay? Come on. Worst candy I usually ever got on Halloween. What would that be? Usually anything with marshmallows in it. I hate candy with marshmallow in it. I'm not a big marshmallow fan. Um, what else? Um, I wish I could list the candies I've gotten over all these years that I just absolutely hated, but popcorn balls, I enjoyed those. They were okay. I wouldn't say they were the worst. Like I mentioned before, the toothpaste and the mini toothbrushes and stuff like that. That was never any fun. But yeah, so I want to do this video for you guys real quick, and all I can ask you guys is, if you like, please leave your thoughts down below about what do you think is the worst candy you ever get. What's one kind of candy you can't stand? And oh yeah, I do remember one. I don't remember if it was one year. It might happen more than once. Somebody gave us candy canes, and we're like, "How old are these things?" Nowadays, you can just give them out because they're giving out Christmas stuff, and they're doing Christmas stuff in October, which is ridiculous. But anyway, gang, I'm gonna get on out of here, and I hope you guys will please go check out, and if you would also subscribe to the following channels: Reno Vega, Reno Wheat, Grease Monkey 2.0, Rebel Rocker, Lil B Fitness, Megan Coulter, and Varina Price. So thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And when giving out Halloween candy this year, well, all I can say is give out the good stuff, because if you can't give out what you can, and for those of you parents who are still worried about razor blades and things like that, look, if your kid's not old enough to shave, you don't have to worry about razor blades being in anything. But if they get an apple, just throw it out whether it has one or not in it. Take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good yourself. Try to be good to others. Till we do this again, as always, stay strong and rock on.